I mean, it's really sickening to watch Bernie Sanders. It's truly nauseating to see him juxtaposed, a weird communist who went to communist events and hangs out with weird third world dictators up there creepily, you know, calling for socialism. We know the hell it produces. And then not calling this crony capitalism, but demonizing wealth as a problem when he knows full well capitalist systems produce so much wealth and create such incredible, power. He doesn't criticize Walmart for running shady deals and having a plan to deindustrialize things and doing, slave deals with China. He criticizes it because they made a bunch of money. And then you juxtapose it with Hillary claiming she's out fighting big banks. And, she's the anti-establishment candidate when there's never been a candidate other than Obama who's been as establishment as Hillary. I mean, she is a thoroughbred of Goldman Sachs and J.P. Morgan. In fact, she's gotten more money, last article I saw a few months ago, than all the Republican candidates combined from Wall Street. And not from the general Wall Street that does a lot of great work, capitalizes this nation and the world, but the big mega brokerage firms that do the flash trading and run the scams and fix the markets. I mean, there's only 5 or 6 of these groups in North America and only a few others globally. They all operate globally. And, man, they are above the law. They rig the stock market, the interest rates, everything. The currencies, gold and silver, it's all admitted. We used to fight and fight and fight 10 years ago to expose that everything was staged. We knew it was. We had whistleblowers on. I've had guests on who got killed after they exposed stuff on the stock market. You talk about scary. Now, things that people died for is just no big deal. Bernie Madoff stealing tens of billions of dollars. He got in trouble because he stole it from insiders with a scam even better than their scams. And so they burned him. And he was kind of the sacrifice that came out of 2008. He was low level. He stole billions, they steal trillions. He ran his own personal scam. But when Goldman Sachs does it, or J.P. Morgan does it, or Wells Fargo does it, it's okay. And now you've got the Royal Bank of Scotland saying, sell all your stocks, get out in the next month. You've got all these other top governmental institutions, exchequers, private treasuries, public treasuries. Why are they saying that? French president declares economic emergency. Associated Press. French President Hollande pledged today to redefine France's business model and declared what he called a state of economic and social emergency. So first, he drives the country into total bankruptcy the last 3 years with 101% taxation on the nouveau riche, to use a French word, the new rich. I mean, you're making 100,000 pounds a year, you pay like 80% tax. You're making 500,000 pounds a year, you pay 101%. But if you're a super elitist, you're out of the laws, you're tax exempt. Unveiling a €2 billion plan to revive hiring and catch up with the fast-moving world economy. That means give money to select corporations to hire people. That'll really save, but see, the $2 billion is nothing. It's the civil emergency allows him to operate however he wants. The measures he proposed, however, are relatively modest, and he said they would not put into question the 35-hour work week, which his country is under a state of emergency since extremist attacks in November. Yeah, notice they bring in the extremist, they attack, and then they declare no free speech, a civil emergency, and now there's an economic emergency. See, first they put the civil emergency in, then they take your money. And then it's the announcement of the economic emergency allows him to give money to whoever he wants, do whatever he wants, but here's $2 billion, here's some chicken feed for you. He runs up a $10,000 bill and gives the waiter $5 is basically what that is. Here's another report. The financial apocalypse accelerates as Middle East stocks crash to begin the week. Local officials say Walmart closures shocking and devastating. Again, I want to repeat this, and I know you know this, but we got to get this talking point out to everybody. The same people that ran the 29 collapse, that ran the other major collapses, this is admitted in congressional hearings, stood to gain and engineered and triggered 2007, 2008, because they set the bubbles in motion, then they decide when to implode them. It's institutionalized insider trading, which again is admitted, and flash trash trading and micro trades and all of it. It's just a total scam. Derivatives, credit default swaps. And so now we've got the Dow Jones Industrial Average down another 390 points today, down to 15,988. And they can keep putting derivatives into it. They can keep putting dollars into it as long as they wanted to. They decided to go ahead and raise interest rates, which signaled this. They're riding the artificial system. And they are going to control the next consolidation and the next bailout. And it'll be like Groundhog Day, but worse. And then it'll happen again in 5, 10 years. And then again, and again, and again, and again, until we are homeless. That's the goal. Bankrupt the general public. Because the elites are basically exempt from the regulations and taxes they foist on us. And until people like Hollande of France and the EU bureaucrats aren't tax exempt like the other establishment people, until that happens, they're going to destroy us. This is modern warfare. This is how they capture us.
Alex Jones here to tell you about how you can help spread liberty worldwide while also enjoying what I have found to be the best tasting 100% organic coffee on the planet. For more than a decade, my favorite coffee has come from the high mountains of southern Mexico, where the Chiapas farmers grow their unique shade-grown Arabica beans. We have now managed to secure these sought-after beans in a highly customized blend. Discover and try a bag of the Patriot Blend 100% organic coffee at InfoWarsLife.com. This coffee gives you a long, smooth pick-me-up for hours without the headaches and heartburn that so many other coffees give me personally. Hands down, this is my favorite coffee, and it's taken us years to secure connections directly to the Chiapas Mexican farmers. Drop by the site today, order a bag or two, and I don't think you're going to be disappointed. Available in original or with our Immune Support Infusion Blend. You will be supporting a free press, all the while enjoying a truly great-tasting cup of my favorite coffee. Available at InfoWarsLife.com.